Genesis, Claris, Heaven, and Alexandria, 101-13. Las Vegas Centennial continues to be the most decorated group ever in the shuttle hurdle relay at the SAC Relays 66th edition here at Hilmer Lodge Stadium. Backed up the 10047 last week with 101-13 today. We're going to get to Heaven and Alexandria because they still got more work to do this morning in the 4x1. Girls, to be out here, I think it's even more favorable conditions for hurdling and sprinting today, Heaven, than it was last week. You know, because obviously it was a little bit more twilight at Arcadia, but just to be able to have two of these in the span of 9 days, how meaningful is it?
Honestly, it means a lot. I'm a senior. This is my last ever shuttle hurdle, so it means a lot to be with Lexi and Genesis. She's leaving too, but
right.
We're leaving together. But honestly, it feels amazing. This is my second shuttle hurdle and my last one, so it's just like a blessing to be here.
Absolutely, there's going to be so many more 4x1s, right? But it's only this pocket in the middle of the year that you got the shuttle hurdles.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, if we're going to do this and everybody's healthy, we need to make the most of it, right?
Right.
Awesome, Alexandria. To be able to have a group that is so versatile and so multifaceted that you can go out and just crush the hurdles, and then you're still going to be such an instrumental part of the 4x1. What does that just say about the culture and just the depth and how well-rounded this group of women is?
Well, this is my first year here, and that's all I've heard about the culture is that we're just a community, and they're just dogs, and these girls are like dogs. And so I was just so happy to be on the relay with them and just to run with them, and just a great experience. I'm just so happy to be here, and I'm just so happy to be at Centennial.
And the fact that you can use this as the warm up or the dress rehearsal, get the barriers out of the way, and
it's a great moment.
Yeah, and then worry about passing the baton. How good do the track and the conditions feel out there? Because like I said to Heaven, probably even more suited for you ladies, especially with being in Las Vegas than it was last week at Arcadia. When you walk out there, were you like, this is exactly where we want to be?
Exactly where we want to be. The weather is beautiful here today, so we're in a great mood. And we were just happy to be here to run. It was a great way to kick off the day, and we're going to keep it going.
Awesome. Best of luck on the 4x1.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi.
Genesis, in terms of the exchanges, last week, because obviously if you're running like a 4x1, 4x2, 4x4, you can work on the stick stuff, whether it's even 10 or 15 minutes before the race or in practice on a regular basis. The exchanges in a shuttle hurdle relay really only come in the race itself. So what did you guys take away from last week? And we're just trying to be mindful because once you guys actually get over the barriers, there's no doubt that you're the best group. On the West Coast and one of the best in the country. But how mindful were you of the exchanges?
Well, honestly, our exchanges, it's not, you just run back and forth.
Right.
So we have it down. We have everything down. Honestly, our coach just wants us to go out there, have fun, and then run our race. We're not really worried about the exchanges because we know we can do it. We know we're focused and determined enough to do it. So, yeah.
But I ask it in the context because this group is so aggressive and ambitious. But it's but you need to be measured, right? To make sure that all the work that you do over the barriers doesn't get taken away because maybe a little overzealous at the start. So how important is it to be controlled and efficient on the exchange and then let the work really show for itself during the race?
Honestly, it's just trusting your teammates. I trust that they'll do what they need to do out there and get over every single barrier so that my job is easy. All I gotta do is run and they put me in a good spot enough. So honestly, it's just trust.
And like what Heaven was talking about. This isn't just a celebration at the SAC Relays where Las Vegas Centennial is already the most decorated group ever. And I'm not just talking about today. I'm talking about all time in the shuttle hurdles. But just because of the aspect of seniors and really being able to put this all together one last time. How much more does that amplify what you girls accomplished?
It amplifies it a lot because we've only ran shuttle hurdles at the two biggest meets of the whole track season.
Of course.
So it's a lot of pressure, but it's good pressure. It feels really good to be able to come out here and do our best, and we know we can't because we made it here.
Most definitely, great job. Claris, just once upon a time when Las Vegas Centennial was dominating the shuttle hurdles, I could look where the bleachers are over your right shoulder, and it was like dirt. It was dirt hills, and instead of all the homage to the greatness of track, there wasn't the signage and there wasn't the beautiful grass hill, and there wasn't certainly that board. Like the fact that you're doing it at a place where they say the world's best athletes compete, and that certainly applies to Las Vegas Centennial, not just in the shuttle hurdles, but your entire program. Like and not to say that that isn't one of the aspects of Arcadia, but this is even a different level in terms of a setting, an environment than Arcadia. So, how much does it mean, like Genesis just said, that you can do it consecutively at the two biggest meets of the year for you guys?
I mean, we were extremely confident going into this. We were, practicing. We have each other. I think I said in a previous interview with you at Arcadia, like we can rely on each other. So the nerves weren't really getting to us, and our coaches have our backs. I mean, it's fantastic. I mean, seeing yourself, your face on that board is like insane. You're like, wow, like it's crazy, yeah.
Now, obviously, this incredible group gets to take all of the hurdling greatness and apply it toward postseason goals, and obviously piling up points for state championship. Now it's not just about going out and getting 10 points or 20 points in a relay here at Mount SAC to contribute to that success. Now it piles up because all four of you can score. But just what do you hope that you and Genesis and having Alexandria, what are you hoping to work on from a technical standpoint to really fine tune and make sure that all four of you are healthy and peaking at the right time in May?
Like you said, I mean, from a technical standpoint, you got to get in those injuries because we have little tweaks here and there, so that really does bring us down as a team, and not just for us, but for everybody on the team. Tight hammies, tight calves, shin splints, just attacking those injuries. Giving it time. Yeah, we're a little short on time, but we have to do the best of our ability to really attack those injuries.
Awesome. Well, you were just part of a gold medal performance. Now I know you're going to cheer on your girls, so they get to get after it in the 4x1. Genesis, Claris, fantastic job. Congratulations again on adding to the greatest legacy in the shuttle hurdles here at the Mount SAC Relays.
Thank you so much, sir.